Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Wall Tutorials. I'm GZ, and in this video we are going to go over the updates for April 4th. So over here in our notices section you're going to see a couple of things. First thing I want to do is first go over in terms of the Hokora Season 2. So right now we're in the unofficial season, which started on the 31st of March. We're going to have Hokora refreshes on the 7th and 13th of April, and then on the 18th we're going to have a new season. I don't know much else about that, but most likely going to have some new Hokora. So yeah, so please stay tuned for that. So going back out here, so right over here we're going to actually have a new metal campaign. So with this new metal campaign we're going to have the introduction of the Metal Tsumuri. So that's actually going to be the new metal enemy that will be added for this. So this is going to be a great chance to increase the levels of your characters, whether they be advanced characters or the special classes. So this is actually going to be quite good. So the metal campaign is going to be from April 4th to April 11th, so going to be exactly 1 week. Of course, with this, like any other metal campaign, you're going to get the Tatsujin no Ono, so that's actually going to be a weapon that actually has an ability that does critical damage, which is something that's needed to actually defeat the metal enemies. So remember, for metal enemies, what really takes them down is going to be physical technique damage or weapon damage in order to actually attack them, and critical attacks pretty much are one-hit kills for them. But in terms of Meteora destruction, that actually does 16 damage to metal enemies, so that actually does work out there. So with this, the way that this works is that you want to actually have find metal herds right here that you see on the field. So with metal herds, they're going to have various metal enemies that are going to be dependent on what level you are actually at. So I'll explain that in a second. So once you find them, you actually need to have a metal radar full of charges. So taking out one enemy or one metal enemy will take away one charge. When you have 0, you won't actually have the metal herds show up on the field. But the way that this is going to work in terms of the metal enemies that appear for basic characters and your advanced characters with party levels of average 1 to 4 is going to be the standard metal slime. With basic and advanced characters levels 15 to 29 average, you're going to have the metal brothers, so that's going to be 3 on top of each other. Then after that, for your basic and advanced characters, parties level 30 to 50, and special classes with parties level 1 through 5, you're gonna have the Hagure metal. So that's going to be like the metal ooze that you see on the field. Then after that, for your advanced classes level 51 to 64 and special classes 6 to 19, you're gonna have the metal Hoimin. So that's something that we see on the field quite often. Then after that, advanced classes 65 to 74, we're going to and then special classes 20 to 29, you're going to have the Drago metal. And then for the Metal Tsumuri, advanced classes level 75 and above and special classes 30 and above, you're going to have the Metal Tsumuri. So that's actually going to be quite good. So yeah, so this is going to be a very good chance for me to upgrade definitely my special classes. So like I was saying, you're going to have the metal radar. For every metal enemy you defeat, it's going to take 1 off the radar. So that's actually going to be dependent on pretty much how many charges that you have, but there are going to be missions that you can actually do to actually get more charges, and then every day your charges are going to refresh to 10, so that's going to be actually quite good. Something to remember is that the metal charges refresh at 3 a.m. and then for example on the 11th the metal charges will refresh at 3 a.m. but at 3 p.m. that day they will start a new event. So the metal so you need to actually use those charges as soon as you can in the morning. But besides that, going to go over to the next part. So right over here, we're going to actually have Dharma Temple quests available for the Monster Master. So you're going to actually have the Exalted Monster Master. So that's actually going to be good. So I'm actually in the middle of this right now. So I'm pretty much almost done with the third trial. And going to go to the fourth. I don't know what's entailed for me for the fourth trial at all, but I will go over details about this later when I have more information about the Exalted Monster Master, but please stay tuned for that. Then next here, we're going to actually have new monster companions that are going to be available in the field. So with that, here you're going to see 6 new monsters that we have. We're going to have Tentacles, we're going to have Momonja, we're going to have the Doro Ningyo, so the Mud Puppet, we're going to have the Yoroi no Kishi, which is going to be the Armor Knight, we're going to have the Silver Devil, and we're going to have Shadow. So all of these are going to be new to the Monster Master, or the Monster Companion parts function of the game. So definitely you want to actually get these. I actually do have a Silver Devil, and that's going to be a mage type character that's going to have Io Marta, so that's actually going to be probably pretty good. My guess is definitely Tentacles and also the Armor Knight are actually going to be pretty good for this particular event. But with this, I probably will make that into a separate video that I'll do later on, so please stay tuned for that. Then next here, we're going to actually have a new travel spot on the field. So pretty much similar to the landmark quest that we have, we're actually going to have spots where we can actually get spots for every prefecture. In this case, it's going to be revolve around the actual special enemies that are for each region. So I actually have no clue how this is actually works. They didn't give any information about where to really find the spots. They just said find them on the field. But pretty much there is a quest for this, but pretty much this started from April 4th. So what you'll need to do is you're going to actually have these special villages that are going to be found throughout the map, and with them you're going to actually go there and get special pearls that you see, right, soul pearls that you see right here. So pretty much it's just collecting all of them, and I'm not sure if the pearls actually do anything, but with those actual areas that you find, the monsters from the special regional monsters from that region are actually going to be found near that particular spot. So that's actually going to be a good way of getting those actual monsters. So definitely this is something that I want to try out. Again, I'm actually not sure where these spots are going to be within each prefecture, but that's something that I'm going to actually research. But again, this is going to be divided up into, let's see, 7 regions. So you're going to have the Hokkaido region, Tohoku region, the Kanto region, Chubu region, Kinki region, Chugoku region, Shikoku region, and the Kyushu Okinawa region. So actually 8. So with that said, with this you actually do get a special. Each area has its own stamp, so every time you visit, you actually get a stamp. When you complete the stamps, you actually get a special, for example, you get a special title. But for example, for one stamp, you get a B pearl, soul pearl. Second stamp, an A soul pearl. Third stamp, 5,000 pearl points. A fourth place, you're going to get an S grade soul pearl. Fifth, for fifth place that you find, you're going to get again 5,000 pearl points, and then with the 6th, you're going to get the special title. So very something similar to this right here. I believe this is going to be if you actually get all of the stamps for this particular quest. But yeah, this would be something to do. I'm not sure if I'll be able to actually do all this since I do have to travel, but we'll see what happens. Then after that, here we're going to have Walkfest 2023 3.5 year anniversary ending quest. So with this, the ending quest, you're going to get this pretty much this free 5-star grade sword. So with this, if you collect all the swords throughout the entire event, you'll be able to get this to 5-star. This to the 4th level in terms of upgrading it, or into the actual in the workshop. So pretty much breaking it is the way that I've used that term a while ago, but pretty much increasing it to a 4-level 5-star piece of equipment. So that's going to increase the ability of the main attack this has, which I believe is going to be Gira base. But this is going to be the sword of the Demon Knight. So yeah, so for this particular ending quest, it's going to be available up until April 11th. Then here, there's going to be a mission that's going to give you banner tickets for the new banner. So that's going to be the Ice Staff of the World Tree, and then that's actually going to pretty much for that one, since you do have the Monster Master event or quest as well. That's going to be collecting a certain number of monster companions in the actual game. So I actually have completed that, but I have not used the tickets yet, so not sure what I'll get from that. Then for the Training Grounds of Purification, you're actually going to have the final part of that, which is going to have pretty much all of the major enemies from this particular event. So you're going to have the Hell Shisa, you're going to have the General of the Moonlit Knight, you're going to have Demon King Despisado, and you're going to have Evil Master Dragon. So I actually might make videos on each of those battles separately. I haven't thought about that yet, but most likely I will be doing those particular battles. And then right over here, you're going to actually have a special title that you actually get for completing that actual quest event. Then besides that, things that you can actually get in the actual Walkfest exchange, this actually has been added. So a banner that you can actually have for the Monster Master. But with that said, I'm going to actually end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.